Welcome to UTRGV Radio News. I'm Hannah Lopez.
And I'm Natalie Zarate. We hope you're having a great week so far. Starting off our newscast 1 week into the fall semester, and shuttle transportation services has already caused issues. An incident that happened on the Edinburgh campus has students concerned. Hannah Lopez reports.
This past Thursday, a Facebook post was made on UTRGV students regarding a student being threatened by a professor. Students on the page had a lot to say on the matter. Biomedical science junior Jacqueline Cantu was the victim of the incident.
And he's like, hey, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's because the bus is leaving in like 5 minutes. And he's like, bus for what? And as soon as I approach the door to walk out, he says, if you leave, I'm going to drop you.
After deciding to stay for the remainder of the class, Cantu tried going back to her seat, but explains the professor had another idea in mind.
He's like, no, you're going to sit in the front, right next to the person that has an empty seat right there. And I'm like, okay.
We spoke to English lecturer 3, Thomas Guerrero, and asked him what route he takes with students that take the shuttle going back to Brownsville.
I don't want you guys breaking your necks trying to get to my class because, I do find that my class is important, but not more important than their lives. I tell them, keep in contact with me. Let me be aware of your situations.
Jacqueline explains that she understands why the professor did what he did, but hopes UTRGV will take further efforts into making evening bus routes more commutable.
I think it should change, and I hope it does. So hopefully this does make a change.
Organic chemistry assistant professor Debasish Bandipalya tells us why he took these measures.
You can leave after 35 or 40 minutes. Who will be affected? Number one, the student concerned, who is living will be affected. And number two, I believe the whole class, the learning environment will be affected.
We are still pending a reply from Jacqueline Cantu. This is Hannah Lopez for UTRGV Radio News. Samantha Garza reports on the newly appointed B3 Institute Interim Executive Director.
UTRGV's B3 Institute says farewell to its Executive Director, Francisco Guajardo. Interim Executive Director Diana Lopez Garcia told us exactly why Guajardo is leaving UTRGV.
He's pursuing a different kind of path now. We very much appreciate his leadership and how he's helped the university.
According to the B3 website, B3's mission is to help transform the Valley by building and promoting a bicultural, bilingual, and biliterate environment for students. Lopez Garcia explains one of the goals B3 has for UTRGV.
One of the goals that we have is to be able to offer the entire general education core in Spanish so that students have the choice of taking it in English or in Spanish.
Psychology junior Donna Garcia told UTRGV Radio her thoughts on the B3 Institute at UTRGV.
I think it's a great opportunity for many international students. I feel like it would attract more of those people, and I feel like it just creates a bigger diversity than what the university already has.
Lopez Garcia encourages students and faculty at UTRGV to participate in bilingual courses. For more information, visit utrgv.edu/b3-institute. This is Samantha Garza for UTRGV Radio News.
With the Valley experiencing heavy rain and flooding this past week, students around the campus are encouraged to prepare. Samantha Garza tells us more.
Last week, the Valley was threatened by Tropical Storm Fernand. So we sat down with sociology and disaster studies professor Dean Kine for more information. He explained how he is teaching students to become proactive rather than reactive.
How could you recover quickly without being prepared to face some disturbances?
Kine said there are 4 phases to disaster management: mitigation, prepare, respond, and recovery. Part of the approach includes having an evacuation plan and a supplies kit. The National Hurricane Center recommends the kit contains bottled water, non-perishable food, a first aid kit, and a flashlight. Electrical engineering freshman Felix Ramirez told us how he prepares.
We actually have a plan for when they happen. So basically we have all the stuff in one little closet and we take it out just to see if we need it or not.
UTRGV has an emergency alert system to notify students about any campus-related disturbances. However, Kine recommends individuals to take action and stay vigilant.
Getting the information is also key. So you yourself is responsible. So please don't wait until authorities inform you, but you have to be vigilant.
For more information on how to prepare for hurricane peak season, Visit nhc.noaa.gov. This is Samantha Garza for UTRGV Radio News.
UTRGV women's soccer went up against Southern Utah University this past Saturday. Luis Rubio reports.
And now, sports.
Last Friday, UTRGV women's soccer earned a 1-0 victory over the Thunderbirds of Southern Utah University, improving to a record of 3-1-1. The lone goal for the Vaqueros came off the feet of senior forward Sarah Bonnie in the 59th minute. Bonnie now has a total of 4 goals on the season and is delighted to be contributing.
I always feel happy that I can give back to the team because I feel like they always expect something from me, so I feel happy that I was able to help the team.
Head coach Glad Bugario is proud of his team's defense as UTRGV has now recorded 4 straight shutouts.
We wanted to have a good rebound from our first game when we lost to Miami, and now we're 4 undefeated, 4 unscored on, so we're very happy with that. Hopefully we can continue.
Despite the victory, head coach Bugario wants his team to convert more of their scoring opportunities.
We were fortunate to get the goal. We created so many chances. The game should have probably been over in 25 minutes, but it wasn't. We allowed them to stay in it, and in the end, we needed a moment of good fortune, but in reality, the game should have been over in 25 minutes.
The next game for UTRGV women's soccer will be against Texas A&M Corpus Christi in the South Texas Showdown on Sunday, September 15th at 7 p.m. at the UTRGV Soccer and Track and Field Complex in Edinburgh. For more updates and highlights, visit goutrgv.com. For UTRGV Radio Sports, I'm Luis Rubio.
Our very own Luis Rubio gives us an athlete spotlight on the UTRGV Athletics, Emily Zapata.
The 2019 UTRGV women's soccer season is underway, and one of the focal points of the team is sophomore forward Emily Zapata, as Zapata was named to the preseason All-WAC team. Zapata talks about being recognized by other coaches in the Western Athletic Conference.
I'm really proud of myself. The only reason why I try my best is for my family to be proud of me too. So it was an honor to receive that. Everybody telling you, it feels great just noticing people telling you, oh, good job, congratulations. It's amazing.
Family was a big reason Zapata decided to attend UTRGV, as it was close to home, as Zapata's family attends every UTRGV home game.
The only reason why I came here is it's close to home. I'm so attached to my family. So it's like 3 hours away from Laredo, and it's easier for them to come watch me.
After a stellar freshman season with 11 goals in 20 games, Zapata is looking to continue her athletic career with a stellar sophomore campaign.
This year is to win the WAC Conference Championship and to beat some of my scoring goals. I'm trying my best, and I think to have fun. The team is great. We have a great chemistry together.
Zapata early in this 2019 season has already scored 2 goals in 5 games and will look to score more goals for UTRGV as they will be hosting Texas A&M Corpus Christi on Sunday, September 15th at the UTRGV Soccer and Track and Field Complex in Edinburgh. This is Luis Rubio for this week's Athlete Spotlight with UTRGV Radio News.
Now, this week's weather report.
Hello, Vaqueros. This is Samantha Garza with RGV Weather. Expect a partly sunny week with highs running from mid-90s to the mid-70s. In the middle of the week, expect temperatures to drop around the low 70s, but then pick back up when heavy clouds hit around this Friday with a slight chance of rain throughout the weekend.
Here's what's going around campus.
The Gilman Scholarship Workshop with Study Abroad is on Thursday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the International Programs and Partnerships at the ESTAC 3.128 building. For more information, call the Office of Global Engagement at 956-665-3572 or email ipp@utrgv.edu.
Census Day is this Wednesday, September 11th. Students at UTRGV, this is the last day to drop a class without it appearing on your transcript. For more information concerning class drops, call U Central at 888-882-4026.
The UREC Mile High Climb Challenge is taking place at the University Recreation Center. The climbing wall attendants will all be recorded for the challenge. Students will receive exclusive t-shirts and iron-on patches for the repeaters. Visit the UREC from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. through September 20th to participate. Call University Rec at 956-665-7808 for more information.
Today there will be an ice cream bar hosted by the Student Union at 12:15. There will be toppings and vanilla ice cream being given to all students who attend. Call the Student Union at 956-665-7989 for more information.
And that's all for this week's UTRGV Radio Newscast. If you have a story idea, contact us at radio@utrgv.edu.
From all of us here at UTRGV Radio News, thank you for listening.